Module atomic and nuclear physics. What is the part of atom? Correct option electron, proton, neutron. Next, which part of charge on proton? Correct option positive. Next, what are the isotopes? Correct option same atomic numbers but different mass number. Next, what is the unit of measurement of the electron energy? Correct option electron volt. Next, what is the unit of power? Correct option watt. Next, which cell is nearest to nucleus? Correct option K. Next, which medium is required to travel for X-rays? Correct option no medium required. Next, what is the alternate name of electromagnetic spectrum? Correct option quantum. Next, what is the definition of isobars? Correct option different atomic numbers but same mass number. Next, what is the atomic number of helium? Correct option 2. Next, who discovered the electron? Correct option J.J. Thomson. Next, which thing represent atomic number? Correct option number of protons. Next, which have the same mass number but different nuclear charge? Correct option isobar. Next, how many percentage of U-238 is in natural uranium? Correct option 0.0115. Next, what is the role of graphite in nuclear reactor? Correct option retarder of neutron velocity. Next, which law followed when radioactive isotopes undergoes decay with respect to time? Correct option exponential. Next, what is the number of cell in an atom? Correct option 4. Next, what is the half life of U-234? Correct option 25,000 years. Next, what is emitted during alpha radiation? Correct option helium nuclei. Next, what is emitted during beta radiation? Correct option high energy electron. Next, how many atomic number decreases by alpha? Correct option 2. Next, what is the most penetrating radiation? Correct option gamma. Next, what is emitted during gamma radiation? Correct option gamma rays. Next, what is the order of most least penetrating radiation? Correct option gamma, beta, alpha. Next, what is the fusion reactions? Correct option thermonuclear. Next, which process of kinetic energy release much energy? Correct option fission. Next, which is not a characteristics of gamma radiation? Correct option stopped by thin metal. Next, what is the name of process in which nucleus splits into nuclei? Correct option fission. Next, what is the ionizing effect of beta radiation? Correct option weakly ionizing and not too harmful. Next, what is the electromagnetic field of beta radiation? Correct option strongly deflected. Next, which of the following has the maximum frequency? Correct option gamma rays. Module electromagnetic radiation. Which color has the maximum wavelength in visible spectrum? Correct option red. Next, which of the following is used for chest and dental scans? Correct option X-rays. Next, what is the name of massless particles which containing a certain amount of energy? Correct option photon. Next, which among the following is having more wavelength? Correct option radio waves. Next, optical mechanical scanner is used in which type of electromagnetic waves? Correct option thermal IR. Next, which discovered X-rays? Correct option W.C. Rontgen. Next, how X-rays travels in free space? Correct option straight line. Next, which photographs made with X-rays? Correct option radiographs. Next, which light emits in fluorescence when X-ray falls on the material? Correct option visible light. Next, which factor is responsible for more primary X-ray beam penetration through a patient? Correct option filtration. Next, how X-ray beam act when fall on the body? Correct option absorbed, reflected, transmitted. Next, what is the source of X-ray photons in the tube? Correct option anode. Next, what is the primary purpose of focusing cup? Correct option narrow the electron cloud before reach to anode. Next, what will happen when the technology fails to select the proper buck during an exposure? Correct option increase exposure to the patient. Next, what type of transformer is utilized in the filament circuit? Correct option step down transformer. Next, what material makes up the target for mammographic units? Correct option molybdenum. Next, what is the charge on cathode end of X-ray tube? Correct option negative. Next, which thing help in fluoroscopic tube on focus and accelerated electron toward the image intensifier? Correct option electrostatic lenses. Next, which device converts mechanical energy into electrical energy? Correct option generator. Next, How could you double the number of incident electrons produced? 1. Double your milliampere. 2. Double your time. 3. Increase your kVp by 15%. Correct option 1 and 2. Next, what type of beam restriction device is referred to as variable aperture diaphragm? Correct option collimator. Next, what is LSE? Correct option linear attenuation coefficient. Next, what is the X-ray interaction in which two electrons are replaced? Correct option pair production. Next, what happens when an incident photon interact with one on inner cell electron? Correct option absorbed. Next, what is the process of boiling of electrons at the filament? Correct option thermionic emission. Next, why is a rotating anode more desirable than a stationary anode in general radiography rooms? Correct option higher efficiency for heat dissipation. Next, what must happen to change a primary X-ray photon to a secondary X-ray photon? Correct option it must decelerate and change course. Next, in filament by which acceleration of electrons occurs? Correct option kilovoltage. Next, what is the primary purpose of glass housing? Correct option provides a vacuum. Next, how many pulses per second can utilized by A3 phase 12 pulse generator? Correct option 720. Next, if you suspect a lateral C spine could be taken using 30 Mcqs, but which is used AEC for the exposure. What should you set the backup MAS to be? Correct option 45 MAS. Next, module X-ray circuit and unit. what happened to attenuation of X-ray beam when we increase atomic number of the part being radiographed? Correct option increases. Next, which transformer change voltage to kilovoltage to supply to the tube? Correct option step up transformer. Next, which of the following transformer found in console circuit? Correct option auto transformer. Next, which control unit supply X-ray beam from voltage? Correct option exposure switch. Next, which of the following is the type of high voltage rectifier? Correct option vacuum type. Next, why we use aluminum filter in diagnostic X-ray tube? Correct option for absorption of the low energy photons. Next, what is the connection of turn ratio of transformer? Correct option directly proportional. Next, what happens when small change in filament current occurs? Correct option large changes in tube current. Next, what is the measurement unit for X-ray quantity? Correct option mgya. Next, which meter represent X-ray quality? Correct option kVp meter. Next, which type of kVp control having by older X-ray machines? Correct option major and minor. Next, what is the most common type of flat parallel plate between the patient and IR? Correct option ionizing chamber. Next, which ammeter controls the number of electrons produced by the filament? Correct option ammeter. Next, by which compound filter is made up of? Correct option copper and aluminum. Next, what is the tube voltage range in fluoroscopy? Correct option 1%. Next, by which process filament in X-ray tube emits electron? Correct option thermionic emission. Next, why we use collimator in X-ray tube? Correct option blurring the image. Next, by which the filters used in X-ray tube are made up of? Correct option aluminum. Next, the size of actual focal point as compared to effective focal spot is? Correct option larger. Next, which of the following effective device used to reduce the scattered radiation? Correct option grid. Next, what is the function of the grid? Correct option increase the number of scattered radiation. Next, parallel grid is commonly used with the correct option mobile units in the watts. Next, when grid lines appear on radiography graph? Correct option is stationary grid. Next, what is the exposure does to the patient with high grid ratio? Correct option high. Next, what decides the choice of exposure? Correct MAS. Correct option grid Grid factor. Next, what is grid ratio? Correct option, height of the lead strips up to distance between them. Next, what is the most common in maximum grid cutoff? Correct option, parallel grid. Next, what is the thickness of lead strips in grid? Correct option, 0.05 mm. Next, by which contrast can be improved? Correct option, grid. Next, what is the grid line density? Correct option, 25 to 45 lines per centimeter. Next, for whose we use grid? Correct option, 30%. Radiation protection. What is annual dose limit for public? Correct option, 1 msb. Next, which of the following are the least radiosensitive cells? Correct option, nerve cells. Next, who introduced ALARA? Correct option, ICRP. Next, for which 10-day rule was postulated? Correct option, reproductive age group females. Next, what is the annual dose limit for radiologic worker? Correct option, 20 msv. Next, what is the unit of absorbed dose? Correct option, RAD. Next, which of the following personal monitoring devices are used currently in India? Correct option, TLD. Next, at what level of monitoring badge should wear by a pregnant radiation workers? Correct option, West. Next, how much thickness of lead equivalent should be in lead apron? Correct option, 0.25 to 0.5 mm. Next, what is the minimum height of protective barriers should be? Correct option, 2.1 mm. Next, what are made of filters used in radiographic X-ray tubes? Correct option, aluminum. Next, TLD is based on which phenomenon? Next, correct option, thermoluminescence. Next, which of the following is a film base consist of? Correct option, photographic film. Next, what is the SI unit of equivalent dose? Correct option, Sievert. Next, by which film base holder is made up of? Correct option, plastic. Next, what is the unit of exposure? Correct option, Rontgen. Next, which of the following is used to measure instant radiation dose? Correct option, pocket dosimeter. Next, which of the following are considered as electromagnetic waves? Correct option, X-rays. Next, in which phase of cell division cells are more radiosensitive? Correct option, mitosis. Next, what is the full form of ALARA? Correct option, as low as reasonably achievable. Next, what is way to reduce dose to the patient? Correct option, collimation. Next, which term is used to measure the filtration of the tube? Correct option, of aluminum. Next, what is the safest investigation in terms of radiation dose in pregnant women? Correct option, ultrasound. Next, which of the following shows the relationship between radiation dose and proportion of cells that retain alive? Correct option, cell survival curve. Next, what is the primary function of the filtration to reduce? Correct option, to minimize this soft low energy photons. Next, why the patient dose increases? Correct option, POV decreases. Next, what is the following devices does not help in reduction of the patient dose? Correct option, grid. Next, which of the following does radiation hazard problem to radiographer? Correct option, Compton effect. Next, what is the example of stochastic effect? Correct option, arrhythmia. Next, what is the full form of LET? Correct option, linear energy transmission. Next, what is the effect of ionizing radiation? Correct option, chromosomal anomalies.